Welcome to the final chapter of this masterclass on digitally enhanced payments in association with American Express. My name is Brian Caplen, I'm editor of The Banker, and with me is Dean Henry, the Executive Vice President of Global Business Financing and Supplier Payments at American Express. And to finish things off, we're going to look at the partnership imperative. So Dean, we used to always talk about competition in business. Now we're talking about partnerships. How important do you think partnerships are in the modern world?
Incredibly important. American Express has a very rich history of partnerships. We have traditionally tried to look at where our customers transacting, what are the platforms that are leading, and how do we make sure that we not only bring customers to our digital real estate so that they can transact and find out information about their payments, but almost more importantly, go where they are. And so we have partnerships that span from our large and global clients all the way down to our SMEs, and they're different by region. And it's incredibly important for us to be there. We've announced partnerships recently with Coupa and with Ariba in our large and global space. We have partnerships with Bill.com and Sage and MineralTree in the SME space, and so we're
all right. Okay, some of these folks are basically sort of pay tech kind of providers, fintechs, if you like.
Exactly. Where it's evolving though is not just making payments. It's bringing payments, lending, and the information together so that businesses know who they're paying and why, and that the reconciliation and the data efficiencies happen. So American Express is a payments company. We have a strong reputation for service and taking care of our clients. We have a well-known brand, and when you combine that history of service and partnership and you extend it into the fintech space, we think it adds some credibility, and we're able to really curate some of the leading companies for our small businesses that we think have the best solutions.
All right, but let me be quite blunt with you, because I mean, what often happens, especially in the banking sector, I know American Express is a bit different, but I mean, fintechs are often very entrepreneurial and the bigger companies are less. So there's that difficulty of sometimes synthesizing those two cultures. I mean, how do you get around that?
Well, we're a large company, obviously, but I think the flexibility in how we partner and our willingness to partner is one aspect that differentiates us from large banks. The other thing, candidly, is we're not trying to protect as much space as traditional banks are.
Yeah.
We're okay to disrupt the global wire business. We're okay to look at new ways of moving money, because it's not a massive business that American Express has built its foundation upon. What we're trying to do is look at how do we serve our members better. And if we disrupt things ourselves in the banking industry, if we disrupt some of the inefficiencies and fees that happen in cross-border payments, we're happy to do so. And we're also happy to do it with a partner. All
right, so let's talk a little about that, because it's very exciting. Because obviously around the world we've seen the rise of the fintech, we've seen the rise of challenger banks. But still, when you look at the numbers, the incumbent banks are still dominating the system. I mean, do you think we can really get it into a slightly more balanced environment?
I think we certainly think we can, because we think we play an interesting role in the middle of that. So if the fintechs are the new emergent that many people are questioning whether or not they survive their next round of funding, versus the banking industry, which has been reluctant to change, enter American Express, service, brand, the stability that comes from our heritage, and then coupling that with leading solutions. And what we're finding is small businesses, when we offer solutions to them, value that stability, but it's not something that you can keep without working at partnerships and providing the best solutions. So back to the partnership imperative. In order for us to grow and differentiate between big banks and fintechs, it's bring the best solutions into our solution set and partner so that we can transact more efficiently.
All right, so I mean, this is all very exciting stuff. I mean, what does it all do for world trade in the end? Obviously, SMEs are much more involved in it than they ever have been before.
Well, look, for world trade, SMEs are as the small business goes, so goes the U.S. economy, and as the U.S. economy goes, so goes the global economy. We're trying to lend be efficient, be a great partner to SMEs. We do it differently than banks. Banks have a very traditional way of underwriting and collateralizing all of their loans. American Express is fast. We are global. We bring in the best technology to enable our customers to move money, and I think that's what we need to do to survive. But ultimately, the rest of the industry is all trying to become nimble and enable the SME to do what they're doing, which is being born global and selling and buying across borders.
Okay, Dean, very exciting. Thanks for sharing your ideas with us.
Thank you very much.